Monday night, and I've just called at Sainsbury's. Late on again. If you call late on at my Sainsbury's, all the cheaper bread that's been reduced has all gone, and I wanted some bread. But they are doing promotions if you've got a Nectar card. And these Warburton's bagels are £1.85. And if I'm buying fresh produce and it's not close to its sell-by date, not reduced, then I make sure I'm going to get the best date I possibly can. And the date on these are the 17th, but they are £1.85. But if you've got a Nectar card, then you get them for £1, so those cost me £1. The Bombay mix, that again is on special offer if you've got a Nectar card. Instead of £1, it's 90p, so I got that. And if you look, they did have quite a few fresh things reduced to 10p again. And I got some mixed vegetable stir fry for 10p, some butternut squash crinkle chips. I don't think I'll fry them, but I'll just cook them with the potatoes. I might mash them up actually. And I got some wild rocket for 10p. I actually picked 2 wild rocket up, and I thought, no, I don't want to. So and when I looked, they'd all gone, so I put one of them back and let somebody else have it. But then when I looked underneath, look what I found. Taste the difference. Scotch eggs. Instead of £3.50 down to 10p. Great bargain those. £3.50 down to 10p. All for the sake of going back and putting the rocket back. Anyway, that's my little haul on Monday night. Delicious. Thursday the 15th, and I've just seen the news headlines saying that energy companies are going to bring back the scheme that they had last year for those on smart meters. The electricity companies, if you use less electricity over the peak periods, you will get a discount. This is and in the same week I've had this through. I'm with Eon Electricity in Yorkshire. And this, as I've said before, I use the minimum amount of gas and electric I possibly can. This is just for my electricity. And this is the annual cost, estimated until the 30th of June 2023. It was £341.66. And with the reductions in price, the estimated annual cost is £328.36, which is a price difference of £13.30. And the unit cost that I'm being charged is going to be reduced from 32p per kilowatt hour, well 32.3p per kilowatt hour, to 29.26 per kilowatt hour. But here in the UK we have a standing charge which is not changing whatsoever. And I think to make it fair for those who don't want a smart meter or who aren't on a smart meter, this standing charge needs looking at. Then we can all benefit if we reduce our electricity. I'll leave a link in the description box below to a video that I did about reducing my energy bills. I think it was last year or the year before. I'll leave a link in that, and you can see how I get my electricity. I use the barest amount that I could possibly get away with. In winter I sit with just one light on. One light rule for when I'm in a room. I will turn the light off and go into the other room, put a light on, and I also have a torch with me most of the time. I use solar lights wherever I can, but of course my flat is east-west facing, so I don't get an awful lot of sunshine. so the solar lights only give minimum illumination, shall we say. But this standing charge needs looking at. I'm sure it's only a couple of weeks ago that I actually had to sit with the hot water bottle and the blanket on my knees, but I've had to move these melons, look. Although I've really watered them, they're still wilting with the heat. So what I've done is I've put them behind the mint and the lemon balm so they're getting some shade. But as I've moved things round, look what I've seen. Little alpine strawberries. 2 there, ripening. And can we see 1 there? I have lost the melon that was there. That one there, look, has completely given up. I've got 1 there that's okay. The other one I'm losing as well. I think that one's alright because it's getting some shade from this fennel. It's just too warm. They're not taking up enough moisture. And the wilting. This is 2 hours later. I think that's what's been wrong with these melon plants. Look, they've really recovered. They just needed a little bit of shade. I'm just out watering and look what I've found. I did think the other day when I came out that my gooseberries, there didn't seem to be as many. It's definitely been nibbled. So I think the order of the day is to take these off. They are big. They're not that soft yet. But I think I might just pop them on my windowsill and see how we go on. But they definitely want taking off if something's been nibbling them. Taking them all off. Look at the size of that one. I think that one's the biggest one. Melvin, the guy that gave me the cutting, did say it's an old variety. He did say that they grew big, and they did. 27 in all. First time I've had gooseberries from that bush. So I'll have to look for a recipe now. Warming in the sun. Take care.